Okay, so this is the fourth one, and we left off. We were about 2 minutes into this, and this goes on for 9 minutes. I think you get the point of what she's trying to say here. That women don't want any of that. They want men to make an easy life for them and provide everything. That's what women want. And you know, is that the worst thing? No. And it's probably what women wanted. They want to be provided for, and women know how to play the game. And today, the ultimate form of that is getting married, legally obligating yourself to care for and take care of a woman and provide for her. So let's just move on to the next one. We only have 15 minutes in these blocks, and I think you get the picture. We don't need 7 more minutes of this. Oh, the granny dropping
There's some
hints.
good men out there. But what it is now, it's the women. It ain't the men no more. The women going bad.
You gonna flip the script on us?
Yeah, it's the women that going.
You a woman yourself.
I'm a woman myself, but I don't do half the things I see you women do now.
They don't care no more.
Well, that means the men don't respect them. That's why. Let me tell you something, Amber. You got to give a man respect to get respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to give your husband respect to get respect. Cause as long as you respect him, ain't too much he gonna do wrong.
I think I have the next clip saved already, but this is the happy wife school, and she's got really great stuff. Let's see what
In
she says.
general, good men are steady and consistent and predictable. That's why, as women, we think you're boring. As women, in general, we like chaos and drama and disruption of routine. That's what makes us feel alive and engaged in life because we want to do what we want to do. Structure holds us accountable, and we don't want accountability, so we want to do what we want to do when we want to do it and thrive on that instability because, again, it makes us feel engaged and alive. Ergo, why we are attracted to bad boys because they're chaotic and we think that's exciting and it adds drama and passion to our lives.
There you go. Very well said. Here's one I just saw the other day. This is disgusting, but I want to play it just so you can see how disgusting these women are, and they have very, very dark pasts. Watch this.
I had like 8 abortions in total. I had 2 abortions this year. We
Two abortions in 1 year, 8 abortions in total. That is fucking disgusting, guys. These are the women that are out there. That's why you need to vet these women and find out their character. They've done all sorts of dirty, nasty, foul shit. That's fucking disgusting. You know what? It's talking about abortion. If we aborted kittens and puppies and the American public saw the actual operation of how you abort a fetus, a growing organism, people would lose their fucking minds. There would be revolts in the street. But the fact that we do it to humans, no one really cares, and all the women and liberals and feminists, they try to act like, oh, it's just a clump of cells. No, it's a living person. It has a heartbeat, and to take a drill and to shove it into a fetus's head and kill that living, breathing organism is fucking disgusting. We just watched Granny. Here's Charleston White. That's a good one.
That's why God can't trust a woman to lead nothing. You see how illogical that is? That's why the woman cannot be trusted to lead. Because her emotions gets in the way of rationale. She'll burn this motherfucker down out of spite and regret it once it's burned down. That's why she gotta nurture. She can't come out front and dictate and analyze and give instructions. She gotta nurture. Because when her emotions get involved, homie, her logic goes out the window. And she's loyal to her emotions. She's not loyal to what's right. She's not loyal to her man. She's not loyal to her children. She's loyal to her emotions. Because when mama don't feel like it and mama tired, mama tell you go sit your head down. So, well, I'm not having this today. She's loyal to her emotions. She will sit motherhood aside till she got her emotions. And that should be the case.
That's undoubtedly true. There's an old saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Women are emotional. I think you guys all know that. I touch upon it in the program quite a bit.
Most women don't want to be hunkered down by an average guy. They don't want to give up this exciting lifestyle for an average man. The economy is suffering because we cannot save, because we used to get married young and have 2 incomes. Now we have 1. And it really begs the question, why are we not getting married? Why are we choosing to have a singles economy rather than a couples economy? Now, you may say the men just aren't marrying, but to me, that doesn't really paint a full picture. We all know that men tend to pick for fertility, beauty, and youth, but the average age of first marriage is around 30 years old, and it keeps going up and up and up based on the generation. So what does this mean? That means men, when they're in their sexual peak, is around 35 to 40 years old. They tend to cash out of the sexual marketplace earlier than we do, because when we're at our peak, we don't have a tendency to marry. We are being given so much power with the internet, power to make money, power to get access to high-level celebrities, power to be at the coolest social events if you're attractive enough. All of this is fun and exciting. And most women don't want to be hunkered down. That's how they see it, right? By an average guy. They don't want to give up this exciting lifestyle for an average man. That's why you don't see women settling down until that lifestyle starts to go away. They age out of being a bottle girl. We age out of the dating apps, right? Where you don't get as much attention as you used to.
Once again, women don't want average good guys. They think they're better than that, and it's boring, right?
Women cheat way more than men. So wait, what happened? How do we get better? Saying as a wife, it's like, oh, now you're cheating. Now women love to play the victim, and we love to be like, men cheat so much. I know way more women who cheat way more than men, and way more slicker and get away with it way more quicker than these men, because women stick to the program. If I come home, cook you dinner, and suck your dick every night, I'm gonna come home to go to cook your dinner and suck your dick every night after I just cheated.
Women do cheat more. They have more opportunity. They got guys hitting them up every day. And as someone else said years ago, guys are hitting them up. Hey, want to fuck? Hey, let's do this. Let's link up. Blah, blah, blah. They ain't saying no a million times, my man. That man is handsome and good looking and tall, and he's got tattoos and looks dangerous. Best believe she is not saying no a million times consecutively. She's going to take 1 or 2 up on their offer.
Sorry, I'm not into short guys.
That was women giving other women advice on how to manipulate men. Let me go back. Why do women act hot and cold even when they like someone? This is the boy asking the wise older man. Because women often test men to see how confident and secure they are. Why would they do that if they like someone? Because attraction is tied to how much she respects you. If you crumble under pressure, her feelings fade. What kinds of tests are we talking about? It can be subtle, like pulling back her attention to see how you react, or more direct, like questioning your intentions. How am I supposed to handle this without overthinking? Staying calm and grounded. Don't chase harder when she pulls back. Show her that you're not easily shaken. But isn't ignoring her a bad idea? You're not ignoring her. You're giving her space while staying confident. It's about balance, not indifference. What happens if I fail her tests? She'll lose respect for you even if she doesn't realize it. And without respect, attraction fades fast. So every hot and cold moment is a test of my confidence? Most of the time, yes. Women want to feel that they're with a man who can handle emotional challenges. How can I recognize when I'm being tested? When her behavior suddenly changes without a clear reason, or when she questions your actions or intentions, she's likely testing you. And the best way to pass these tests? Stay calm, keep your composure, and don't let her actions dictate your emotions. Confidence always wins. I wish I had all the wisdom about women like you do. Yeah, so this was an ad. The only man she never leaves. I've seen that around social media. I don't know who did it. I'm sure it's got good information. Check it out if you're so inclined. Oh, let me turn the sound on.
You want to know?
What is the most toxic thing that you've ever done?
4 times divorce, 4 times. Let's see, let's look. You tell me. What do you want to know?
What is the most toxic thing that you've ever done?
Okay, let's do this. All right, take them to court, and then get a good divorce lawyer, of course. Take them for half of the retirement. Take them half of their property, and then fight them for higher child support, okay? And a couple of years from now, hit you up for more child support every 3 years. Every 3 years, you go up from maybe $200 to $300 to $400 to $500. You bring it up to $2,000 per child. Per child. But I got one child right here. Kaden right here. Her daddy paying child support for her. Of course, it always is.
Yeah, man, these women are ruthless, and even if she's not ruthless, the lawyer will be in her ear and telling her, well, you can get more child support, you can get sole custody if you make an accusation that you're afraid of him and you fear being around him, and just say that he molested your child, and we can get you full sole custody. So you guys got to be so fucking careful out there about who you have kids with, and you got to really, I hate to say this, but you got to question whether it's worth having kids today if you're not super conservative and religious. It's that bad, right?
One of the worst things we can do as men is to be with women who don't want us. I've been in that position too. I have simped. I have done stuff. I've been in the friend zone. I've done all that kind of stuff. And I will tell you, gentlemen, don't do it. Never do that. It's never a good idea. I said it 2 weeks ago. Stop trying to win women over. And see, that's the beautiful.
Yeah. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. He was a real one. Yeah, a very sharp guy. I always enjoyed his content. Choose women that choose you. Stop chasing these stupid whores. Choose women that choose you.